Hello from me and Kike. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to come to this 90-90. You can bring your left leg out in front, right leg back behind you. Find a nice tall posture and then start to move your head left to right, left ear towards left shoulder, and then reverse. And then look left to right a couple of times, just easy neck movement. Drop your chin to your chest, look up. Awesome. Breathe deeply. We're going to get started by bringing our arms in like we're in a low plank. We're going to turn to look at our left knee, and then we're going to gently lower down just till you hit your end range without feeling pain. Pause, breathe there. And then on your exhale, you're going to gently lift back up. And we're going to turn from our core to face center, and we're going to repeat. Same thing here. Gently lower down. Pause. Breathe deeply. And then we'll go ahead and lift back up. And then we're going to extend right arm out to the side. Tilt. Look towards that right hand, tilting it back towards your back foot. And then bring it back in. Awesome job. You can widen out the placement of your feet. We just want to make sure we're able to sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your left shin. Bend your elbows left to right. We're going to lean forward here with a flat back. And just rock side to side. Breathing deeply, start to work out any tightness that you might be feeling in your hips, especially that left hip. And then you can bring your hands to the floor in front of you. We'll move into a fold, so you decide how far you go into this. When you find that good stretch for the left hip, pause there and take a few deep breaths in and out, nice and slow. And then we'll gently make our way back up, nice and easy. Now, keeping our feet on the floor, we're going to try to lift our knees. Using our hips, switch over to the other side. Sit up nice and tall, and then we'll go back again. Switch to the other side, a little bit of hip mobility. And then we'll repeat again, switching our knees to the other side. This time maybe we come up on our knees, hips shine forward, lower back down with control, switch to the other side, hips shine forward, awesome hip stretch here, go at your own pace, lower down, switch to the other side again, and then lower down nice and easy, we'll switch again. Awesome job. Then we're going to go ahead and come back to that 90-90 with left leg out in front. I'm going to go ahead and bring my left arm to my low back. Look up at the sky gently, little twist through the spine. Then bring your left hand down to the floor, slide it out. Right hand comes to lower back. A little stretch for the right hip. And then we'll gently come back up. Awesome job. We're going to transition now, bringing our knees over to the side. We're going to come through a table. So take your time getting there. And then lift left leg. We're going to go ahead and bring it, tuck it underneath us so that left foot is over by right side of the mat, extending right leg back behind us. We're going to stay stacked on our hips, so we're not going to lean on it. Breathe in nice and slow here as we sit up, and then we can walk our hands forward. Again, maybe you want to come low into this stretch, or maybe you want to stay up high. Wherever you end up, take a few cycles of breath, nice and easy. And then we'll gently make our way out of this, lifting that back leg to help us get back to tabletop. Your knees will come as wide as your mat, and then we're going to reach right elbow up and then thread arm under the left. And then again, like we're pulling back a bow and arrow. One more time. Thread right arm all the way under the left. Come onto right ear, right shoulder. Reaching left hand for the top of your mat, or maybe tucking left hand to your lower back. Breathe deeply. And then we can go ahead and release. We'll come out of that. And we're going to sit back on our heels, reaching our hands forward, bringing forehead down to the floor. Maybe rocking left to right if that feels good. And then we'll gently come forward. We're going to rock forward and then back onto our heels. As we rock forward, we shine our hips forward, maybe bringing them down a little. Rock back on your heels, go back and forth a couple of times in your own pace here. Awesome. And then we're going to come onto our elbows and we're going to rock forward onto one thigh and then release, and then the other thigh. So we're rolling onto each thigh one at a time here. Nice opener for the hips. Doing so much hip work. This is adding on to it. So go back and forth in your own time, breathing deeply. Good. And then we'll go ahead and nice and easy come back up. We're going to extend left elbow, thread under the right arm. 2 more times like that, like we're pulling back a bow and arrow. And then the 3rd time, we'll go ahead and come all the way down onto left ear, left shoulder. Right hand reaches for top of mat or tucks onto lower back, maybe onto the left thigh for a little bind. Breathe deeply. And then we'll go ahead and release. Amazing job. Now we're going to come into our 90-90 on the other side. So right leg is out in front. We're going to even out these hips. So find your nice tall posture on this side. We'll do a little bit of neck movement here. So just easy neck circles. Listen to your body. Do what feels good here. Good. And then go ahead and bring your arms in like that low plank. We're going to turn from our core to face our right knee. Lower down as far as that feels comfortable. Pause for a big breath in. And then on your exhale, with control, lift back up. We'll face center and we'll repeat. Pausing where that feels good. Lifting back up on your exhale. And then you can extend left hand, left arm out by your side. Turn to look at your left hand. Tilt down towards your back foot. And then bring back up on your exhale. Amazing job. Adjust your feet if you like. We're going to bring our hands to our front shin. Lower down halfway. Elbows go left to right. And we're just going to rock side to side, loosening up in the hip. And then walk your hands out in front. Find where it feels good for your right hip in this fold. Pause there and breathe deeply. And then we'll make our way up nice and slow. We're going to go ahead and move into our bind on this side. So wrapping right hand to lower back, look up towards the sky. And then you can slide right hand out, tuck left hand on lower back, look up towards the sky. Stretching out the left hip. And then we'll come back up. Awesome job. We're going to lean back on our hands, open in the shoulders. Bring our feet flat to the floor and move through some windshield wipers. So knees down to the left and then over to the right. Switch back to the left and then again to the right. Over to the left. This time hook left foot on top of right thigh. And then we'll switch to the right. Right foot on top of left thigh. Amazing job. We're going to go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together, knees go wide. We'll take a second here, sit up nice and tall, rolling shoulders back. Then you can drop your chin to your chest. One final hip opener for this flow, tying it all together. Go ahead and release that. We'll take one more big breath in. Thanks for joining me today.